let's just talk about this. Strong quarter, you beat estimates, and also you raised your guidance. Now, I thought this was interesting. It was a slight raise, in all fairness, when it comes to EPS guidance. You were previously at 96 cents to 98 cents for full-year EPS guidance. 95 cents to 97. You moved it up to 96, 98. But we're in a time when a lot of companies are actually cutting guidance or just not offering any guidance at all. What gave you the confidence? What are you hearing from customers, again, like Walmart, Unilever, Verizon, ServiceNow, Shopify, et cetera?
I think a couple things. First, we had a great first quarter, and we beat our top line, we beat our bottom line. We're excited about the opportunity we're seeing with our customers, but we also thought that it would be prudent not to flow that entire beat through to the guidance. And so we were prudent with the way that we set guidance for the rest of the year. We reiterated our top line guidance for the rest of the year, but we also are seeing tremendous demand for our AI and data solutions in our large customer base and our upmarket base, which is growing and accelerating growth, where our customers are saying, hey, look, we want to leverage AI in the way that we go to market, but we need data and we need solutions to help us do that. And we're the de facto provider of go-to-market AI in the upmarket.
So you have go-to-market AI, but one of your key business lines is marketing. Generally, during an economic pullback, marketing seems to be one of the first things that gets cut. What have you heard from your customers? Because just a few days ago, there was a lot of concerns about a recession. They still exist. Again, Goldman cutting its recession forecast from 45% down to 35%. But what were you hearing from your customers when it came to marketing spend?
Yeah, so our customers from a marketing perspective are primarily performance marketers, demand gen marketers. They're the ones responsible for actually going out there and generating demand that comes into the top line that's attributed to revenue. And so where I imagine you're going to feel a pinch from a marketing perspective is on brand marketing, brand awareness marketing. But the demand that's got to be generated for salespeople to hit their numbers every quarter, that budget is largely staying intact.
Okay. What areas are you seeing the biggest demand from? Again, we did get a big economic shock from the tariffs. So I'm sure a lot of different companies that kind of rethought their spend, even on something as important as marketing and bringing sales in. But what sectors are you seeing the biggest demand from? What sectors are you seeing the biggest pullback from?
Yeah, so we're seeing continued improvement in retention in our software sector. We've now had 4 quarters of sequential improvement from software, which is actually really great to see. We had tremendous growth in the ZIRP era, and then when you came down off of that, companies were contracting, and now we're seeing them stabilize and now start to grow. So we're really excited about what we're seeing sequentially in software. I think the rest of the customer base, as it relates to tariffs, we haven't seen a real impact from our customers' perspective as it relates to the tariffs or since Liberation Day. What we are seeing is that they want to do things more efficiently, and they know that AI is a lever to do things more efficiently. What you haven't seen in the go-to-market world, in sales and in marketing, is customers really deploy AI solutions, AI agents into their sales forces, largely because they need third-party data to do that. They can't just rely on first-party data or the data in their CRMs to do that. They have to bring in outside data sets. We launched a new product yesterday called GTM Studio to do that for them.
Before we let you go, I have to ask, what do you think of this administration as far as their support for business and their policies? How has it impacted your business? How do you see it impacting your business going forward?
Look, I think the best thing that I could ask for is that the toughest environment to sell to is into an environment that's uncertain. And so the more certainty we can have in the macroeconomic environment, the better it is for all of our customers, for all of the public companies out there. We want certainty.